Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on Plant Waste, or Plant Waste V2. I think it is named. And up in the north, we have the man himself, Big SiZe. This is an older replay, a few months old. And this is Big SiZe with the orange with the GLA Demolition. All the way down in the south, facing him today, here's Nemesis, which is in the orange, and we've got a GLA mirror on our hands because this is the GLA vanilla blue player, which is Fargo. So if you've been following many of my videos, you will remember we've already seen this matchup, but this I believe is the reverse. Last time Fargo played down here with Demo, and SiZe was up here. Oh no, wait, SiZe is Demo now. So I believe it's the reverse, but they got the same spots. I might be wrong, but I think that is right, yeah. Some of these games do all like kind of mangle into one when you've done so many hundreds and hundreds of replays. We have got a Big SiZe tunnel being deployed in the middle. Maybe he wants to secure the oils for himself. We've got a technical straight down the middle from Fargo. Is he going to deny that worker in time? Apparently not. He's going straight to the main base. SiZe, meanwhile, getting his technical out as well. Is this technical going to be stopped in time, though? It is stopped in time. And SiZe will be able to get that scrap, but actually I think the scrap just either deleted itself or maybe one of the RPGs picked it up. SiZe deploying a tunnel down in the bottom right. Also looks like he's going to grab the top left position as well. Fargo. Actually, I think this is V1, you know, because these bunkers here can be taken in V2. For some reason, they changed it so they couldn't be taken, which... yeah, made the sides a lot harder to secure, but I suppose it makes it less bunkery. I don't know, it's quite a unique and cool map, Plant Waste. Technical from Fargo, denied again. SiZe is going to grab some scrap. Apparently not. Scrap denied comes in. Weird that these two tunnels have actually gone past each other, so SiZe couldn't reinforce it because of this position, but actually SiZe is already in and actually got a tunnel more near the supply. Tunnel there, Fargo does get up. You'll want to go inside of that building just to reinforce that tunnel, or that tunnel can still be taken out by a quad attack from more this side. SiZe doubling down on his tunnels in the middle. He's also going for quads next. TNT from Fargo, and that is going to be on the arms dealer, but he's going to get the double. Oh, is he going to get the double? Yes, the arms dealer almost gets the supply there as well, but terrorists sometimes bug out a little bit as they did there. SiZe has now deployed a supply up at the top left. It's going to be harassed straight away though by Fargo's technical. SiZe is looking like he's got the better map control. He's got the tunnels in the more important positions because he's got security of the oil in the middle. He's got control of the supply down the bottom right and up at the top left. But Fargo, in the early game at least, has the better army because he's got cheaper units. He's got cheaper technicals, cheaper quads. Does he have cheaper Scorpions as well? I think by $50. I think he does. But obviously the demo, you have the demo traps, you have stronger terrorists. And then later on you've got demo rebel ambush, demo upgrade for the demo bikes. And SiZe is being harassed quite a lot here. Actually, it's been TNT'd, this position. And Fargo not choosing to use that terrorist to finish that tunnel. Instead, he's going to save the terrorist. Interesting decision. SiZe... still with control of the oils, and he's bringing rebels now as well. Wants to capture them for himself. SiZe looking to clear out this position since he's lost the whole of the top left. I don't know why Fargo's not going in that building. He is now, though. TNT comes through for Fargo. Kills the tunnel. But I think SiZe has still got a significant amount of units here compared to Fargo and will still be able to hold this position. So yeah, Fargo securing the top left, SiZe securing the bottom right, but SiZe has the oil advantage. Not captured yet, but going to be very soon, no doubt. This tunnel here has gone down. Fargo now applying pressure in the middle. But if he's got terrorists inside of there, apparently not. That's just for the oil deny. But that one there has not been denied so far. SiZe now going back with his technicals, just rebuilt down in the bottom right. That one, that middle rebel there, I will get my words out. That middle rebel has been denied now as well. SiZe really trying to hold on to this position. with the Scorpions of Fargo, he is actually doing some good damage here, and another quad there goes down. Yeah, I think Fargo's in a decent position, actually. That's a big loss for SiZe, really. He's lost the battle in the middle, and he lost both of the rebels capturing the oils before he could get any of them. So he's already invested, like, what, $1,400 in terms of rebels and the capture upgrade, and not being able to make it pay off for itself. So nice little win there for Fargo. Fargo's deploying a palace. Tech RPG full, gets picked off for free. Fargo doing some good damage with the Scorpions. Unlike SiZe, actually, for not be going for Scorpions, but maybe he's rushing out the demo bikes. His demo bikes will really cause problems here for Fargo. Loses one Scorpion, but clears up the RPGs there at big size. SiZe is inside of that bunker already. Yeah, one thing some people forget about on this map is actually the refineries in the corner. Fargo doesn't have his at the top of the map, but SiZe is getting his down to the bottom right. Here comes the first demo bike, and he does have the demolition upgrade. Makes the Scorpions move around, but this building gets cleared out by a toxin tractor. SiZe with a big pop here, and quite a nice defense so far. Demo bike's coming in again, takes out another Scorpion. And I think SiZe should be able to hold this, especially if he gets a Jarman out, which has just appeared now, plus a couple more demo bikes. But SiZe has let Fargo take these oils now, actually. Nice demo bike kills 2 units there. As long as you're trading off one demo bike for 1 unit, overall it's better for you because you're getting the XP and the bounty money. And your demo bike is cheaper than pretty much all of their units, unless you're killing like just an RPG or something like that. Yeah, big fight over these oils. They really want control of these oils. Will they just ultimately end up being killed? Or will SiZe try and grab that for himself? Usually he tries to grab it for himself. Jarman versus Jarman. We know Fargo is usually patient with his Jarman. Wins the engagement. I don't think he knew that Fargo was actually teched up because he hasn't seen any buggies or anything, I don't think. Buggy's now out for SiZe. Switching it up rather than just a demo bike spam. He switched it up to the buggies with the rocket upgrade. The buggy ammo upgrade, rather. SiZe is getting cheaper units though because the refinery, but Fargo has 1 oil, so probably more or less evens it out a little bit. Both the side supplies here have dried up, so whilst you start this map actually with a lot of money because of these side supplies, they quickly do dry up and you end up just being left with that, and in Fargo's case he's also got an oil, but that is being hit now actually. Jarman has popped out. What is he going to snipe? Is he going to dare snipe? Because you don't know if SiZe's Jarman is back out. It is, but it's a little bit far off actually. It's a very beautiful map when you look at this. Look at all the textures, like the amount of work that goes into it, making it exactly symmetrical and stuff. It is very nice. I often think about making maps, making like maybe 1 or 2 or something like that. But I actually don't know. I don't know how to start. You know, like if you look at this map here, how symmetrical and perfect it is. It's obviously been like, it was started off as like an image. I think there's a way of pasting an image into a world builder. And that lays out the groundwork for where you're going to have the water and stuff like that. And the overall land for the bridges and whatever, and the sizes of everything. I might be wrong. Maybe they're doing it by waypoints inside of the map. I have no idea. Just kind of guessing and speculating here. Right, that oil there has gone down now for Fargo. This one's still in play. Fargo's going to try and get it, but I think that's probably one of the most ambitious rebels I've seen. Ooh. Yeah, we're still ambitious. Jarman there for Fargo is used, but SiZe's Jarman was back out. Okay, SiZe starting the market spam. Actually, he's been at it for a while, it seems. Scud Storm being built now by SiZe. Can hear angry mobs dying for no reason. Angry mobs, just they definitely need a bit of an update, don't they? The way they just run around and they just die. Just from running around because they all can't stay together. One tip someone said to me in a recent YouTube video in the comments section, they said if you want to help them survive against MiGs, you can actually press on the angry mob and press X and they will all just run apart, so it'll help them survive against MiGs. I actually never thought of that, and sometimes you do get decent pro tips in the comment section apparently, like that, so I will be using that in the future. Not sure quite what died there. I think it was like a little prop type building. Demorable ambushes on top of the buggies though, and a lot of buggies do go down. SiZe is way ahead in the XP department, and he's actually chipping away here at Fargo's map control. Yeah, Fargo losing a lot of ground. That's the only real alive tunnel, but it's going to be dead very soon because the buggies are hammering it. And if Fargo loses this section of his base, there's 2 markets quite exposed, actually. SiZe also has a Scud Storm now deployed on the field. Jarman has been detected. Nice scan there from Fargo. Very nice. So I think we're 2-1 in terms of the Jarman battles, which I always say is like a mini battle within a match, isn't it? The Jarman face off with each other, so... I think if you want to improve one element of your game, win the Jarman battles and the GLA mirrors. And I think that'll probably help you win more, like an extra 5% of games or something like that. Because when your Jarman is free, you can just snipe the vehicles for free, really. Like he's lost a buggy there, which is almost paid for the Jarman by himself. Jarman has been detected though. He has been scanned himself. This market needs repairing. Fargo is managing to reinforce this area. It has made the markets all survive so far. Fargo now has his refinery and he's building his own Scud Storm. Remember that SiZe's Scud Storm will deal more damage because it is a demo Scud Storm. And another Scud being built as well. Uh, 3-1 for the Jarmans. For Fargo Jarman. He sniped another vehicle for it as well. Buggy trade-off there. Who has more markets though? I'm not going to count them all exactly, but there's roughly like, what, 8? Something like that? Something like 11. Probably quite similar actually in terms of markets, but SiZe has 2 Scud Storms that are going to fire first, and they are the strong ones as well, so quite an advantage with SiZe, I think, and he's ahead in the XP department. SiZe is almost level 4 as well though. Okay, demo bikes come in, completely destroy that building. I always love the destruction of that building. Very nice to look at. That bike also goes down as well, but clears this position. That bit's quite exposed now, actually. SiZe could come in and maybe chip away at that. SiZe building even more markets. Two Scud Storms versus 2 Scud Storms. Demorable ambush used just on the Jarman, okay. Just shows if you're winning the Jarman battles over and over again, it forces the Generals promotions to be used on it as well. Maybe SiZe just sees that as worth it. Maybe that would have been better used on an army when it's popped a load of buggies. Take out the whole army. I think scanning that and killing it with a Jarman might be more cost effective if you can use the ambush on an army, because an army is worth a lot more than a Jarman. I think SiZe might be just being a little bit lazy there. Okay, Fargo's front entrance being chipped away at by big SiZe. SiZe getting ready with another Scud Storm. He's actually already got another one out and another one. So we're looking at 5 Scud Storms, either built or on the way for SiZe. Ooh, Fargo is more patient once again. And if we're just counting Jarman versus Jarman battles, I think that is 4-1 there for Fargo. I don't understand why people aren't more patient. It's not hard to... If you're losing the Jarman battles over and over again, the easy thing is just don't do anything as much with your Jarman. Just leave it there until you see the enemy Jarman. Have it on a hotkey, like a control group, like Control 5 or whatever. As soon as you see the enemy Jarman shoots, just remember to click on it and shoot the enemy Jarman. Otherwise, you can just be scanning with the radar van. Yeah, but if you just keep being impatient over and over again, that's why SiZe is 4-1 down for the Jarman battles. We have a Scud Storm fired actually for big SiZe. It's on this position, going to hit the palace. That's some big damage because he's taken out some base defenses, or at least left them low. One market's low, one market's down to the hole. I think another option for firing that Scud rather than on the palace, which obviously the palace is good, but another option would have been there. Clear all the tunnels, and then all of that stuff you killed then, you would have been able to clear with your buggies. I suppose the palace might take a little bit longer, but certainly those markets could be taken out. But yeah, I suppose taking down the palace stops him building Scuds, stops him building markets, stops him building buggies. Yeah, and SiZe is in a really good position. Remember, he's got Rebel Ambush. He's already level 5 now as well, by the way. Well, nearly level 5, just needs one more kill. Jarman is back in action for big SiZe, but he's 4-1 down in Jarman battles, remember. Is he going to win the next one? Where is Fargo Jarman? He's just chilling in the middle at the moment. Jarman has a big field of view, by the way, as well. So you can see, like, really deep into the base. Nice Jarman snipe there for SiZe, although he did nearly lose his Jarman. Fargo's chipping away at the front entrance of big SiZe now. Other tables have turned. SiZe only has 2 more forward tunnels, but he's about to fire his Scud again. Where is he going to fire this one? He actually chooses to hit this Scud. If I'm not mistaken, a demo Scud will take that down to the hole, but that is it. Tox bomb even deployed there in the middle. Scud Storm comes in. Yeah, takes it down to the hole, but that's it. Now, I know... Oh, nice. Very nice Rebel Ambush to finish that off. I know that there's a Generals patch being worked on by various members of the community. Zezon and some other people are involved. Not only to fix loads of bugs in the game, but also talking about balance fixes as well. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice, yeah. Kills a lot of the army there as well. And one of the things they're talking about is Scud Storm rebuild rates. Another Scud fired, this time from SiZe. No, wait. Is it Fargo? Okay, nice hit. Yeah, one of the things they're talking about is Scud rebuild rates. 20 seconds or 40 seconds. I think the demo one must build 20 seconds quicker because it doesn't leave the toxin patch. Whereas the other ones leave a toxin patch, which kills the worker on the rebuild and therefore takes 40 seconds. I might have misread that, but it's something along those lines. So it's interesting to see when we see a Scud go down to the hole, how long does it take to rebuild? Like, do the demo ones really build 20 seconds faster? I've never properly looked at it or thought about it that much, but I know it's a discussion point within the patching community at the moment. SiZe under a lot of pressure down the middle now. I wonder if he's invested too much into Scud Storms that he doesn't actually have enough production, because Fargo is really pressing into the base here. Angry Mob's going to take down this building as well. And Frags Bomb there for Fargo does not hit its target. The AP ammo quads there of big size take it out before it reaches. So maybe that was one of Fargo's last big attacks, because he needs to close out the game soon. Otherwise, he's just going to be fighting 2 Scud Storms against 4. And SiZe is doing more damage. Does SiZe remember which one of these was first? Maybe it is that one. I don't know. They're both about the same, actually, aren't they? There's only like 20 seconds in it. Doesn't matter too much. Sneak attack deployed right in front of the palace. Not the greatest of positions. Jarman Keller's escaped as well. But is Jarman going to go down? He's actually causing a bit of a traffic jam here. Jarman goes down, not before sniping a Scorpion, though. And this sneak attack ultimately gets cleared up pretty nicely. SiZe just needs to keep on top of his production as long as he keeps enough units out not to lose the game in the next few minutes. So this here, see? So it started rebuilding, got to 2%, and then died because of the toxin. And then it's not going to rebuild, what, for another 20 seconds? I'm sure I've seen it, you know, where the worker dies so many times. Worker dies so many times that it actually just completely gives up. I might be wrong, but I'm sure I have. Like, if you see a tox bomb a couple of times on top of it, or the worker dies for whatever reason, nuke radiation or something, I'm sure I've seen it where it gets stuck for a while. Nice Scud kill. So SiZe is 4 Scuds up and Fargo is on 0. Very nicely played. So Fargo really needs to go all in now. He's building 2 Scuds of his own back at home, though. SiZe has a big army out. Usually if you're losing the Scud war, usually you try and go all out on the ground and try and close out a game so you don't end up taking them to the face. If you just sit back and play a bunkery game, you'll just take them all in the base and most of the time lose the game. SiZe has got all the upgrades now for these units, which means this attack will be pretty strong for him. Fargo is losing the battle. He keeps popping units, but there is not enough to withstand this from SiZe, and he can't also just bunker in anyway because he's losing the super weapon war. So nice performance there from SiZe. I think overall, do I prefer GLA Vanilla on there? I think it's kind of balanced because GLA Vanilla has the cheaper units, but then later on, Demo is obviously really strong with the Demo Rebel Ambush, Demo Jarman, Demo Bikes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know what I prefer overall, but I do feel it's kind of balanced. SiZe's buggies are more expensive, whereas Fargo's like 900, SiZe is like 1,000. There's little differences like that, but yeah, you have to argue, does that Demo Rebel Ambush alone just equalize it all? Probably does, and the Demo Traps are really good as well. But yeah, GG, well played between these two really, really strong players. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.